Giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rachakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, as well as the men that taught them, and peace and blessings unto the 144,000, as well as the rest of the elect. All right, this is Brother Tyler Pye with a quick lunch break. All right, my internet is running slow, so I'm gonna have to go through this one kind of fast. I do have a video. I'm hoping it'll play from GMS Bible Defenders. All right, but today's lunch special is gonna come out of the book of Job. Here at chapter 39, we're gonna start at verse 13, which says, "Gavest thou the goodly wings unto the peacocks, or wings and feathers unto the ostrich, which leaveth her eggs in the earth and warmeth them in the dust, and forgetteth that the foot may crush them, or that wild beasts may break them. She is hardened against her young ones, as though they are not hers. Her labor is in vain without fear, because Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai had deprived her of wisdom, neither had he imparted to her understanding." You see? But what they are loaded with is a bunch of emotions that they were never taught how to properly deal with and process. Okay? And so I saw a few videos just a little while ago. It kind of got me upset with these women, but I want to show this video here from Bible Defenders. All right? And like I said, hopefully it'll play. Right, so let's see. What's up with this? All right, well, anyway, so the title says the black woman should be called an atheist. All right. The Red Pillars capitalizes an entertainment going. I don't know what's the rest there, but anyway, again, this is from Bible Defenders, all right? So let's check this out.
Who are taking the responsibility, right? Accountability, or the woman who say, "Nigga, I'm gonna do this with or without you." Because you know you got those women be like, "I ain't doing nothing unless you do this. I'm gonna put you on child support. I'm gonna sit there." Some women ain't even waiting for that because they know they got to do it regardless. Exactly. So those are the people that's taking responsibility of the shit that they supposed to be taking care, responsibility of. Like, give my son, I'm a, you know what I mean?
Many women clapping. Anton's about to say he's wrong.
No, because most of the guys that I know that got full custody of their children, they don't. No.
All two of them niggas. It's probably one or two of them.
Most of the guys that I know that have full custody of their children, they do not put the woman on child support. They don't do that.
And he shouldn't.
No, you know why they don't do that? Because they still.
So I mean, just right there. You hear the woman that as the man is talking. That's why I don't watch this kind of shit, and I never be on a panel with women. I didn't watch the Fresh and Fit bullshit. Well, no, them two and the white boys, I would catch sound bites, and that's about as much as I could take. Men shouldn't be on panels with women. Because as you see, he's talking, trying to explain, and she cracking jokes and not taking him serious. This highlights what's wrong, all right? With our women, our nation, all right? And as you heard him say, I can attest. And he said, men when they're on child support because, not on child support, when men have custody because men we was built to provide. We were built to protect. And that's what men do. And he's right. And I'm sure some rare cases where men I won't say rare, but I'm sure there's some exceptions where men do have women on child support, and they should. You know, why a woman would say that they shouldn't be put on child support is beyond me, all right? Because they like to say, oh, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, except when it comes to being responsible, I see. Because y'all want to be equal to the man in everything else, except for when it really comes down to being a man. And this is, y'all laughing and joking right now. But what I see coming it's not going to be funny, all right? And I'm referring to Isaiah 4:1, which it states that 7 women shall take hold of one man. Matter of fact, so as mentioned, this is Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1. It says, and in that day, which is referring to Jacob's trouble, the day of the Lord, all right, and in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. All right. And what you have to understand, why would 7 women in the first place be taking hold of one man? All right. And we know that's because of the trouble that's coming. But when I ask why, meaning, why are these women single? Why are they not already with a man? So by saying 7 women should take hold of one man, that lets you know that women are in this society right now playing fucking games. Just like you hear the bitch talking over the man, he's saying, I know some people on child support. She said, oh yeah, all 2 of them? Most of the men I know with children would rather have their children. It's not a thing of us dodging responsibility. It's a thing of the courts. And the court system being a pit for the children of Israel. Which the so-called woman is blind to that because she's given the gift in court. She goes to the court and get gifted. So she doesn't see the oppression that's being waged on her people. Hell, she don't even consider us her people. You ask the black woman, yeah, she'll tell you, oh, I'm black or whatever, I'm African American and this and that, but you look at her actions. She doesn't do anything to forward the collective. She doesn't do anything to benefit society. She does everything in her own very best interest. No one else, not her children, damn sure not her man, if she has one, and not anybody else. Okay? So, right, okay, yeah, we read that. Oh, let me go back. Oh. So yes, in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Oh, I can cook. I'll cook. Oh, well, I can sew too. But ask them right now, they'll tell you, oh, I ain't your mama. Bitch, that's what we need. We need mothers. Yeah, you don't have to be my mama. Be somebody's mama. We don't need sex symbols. Or maybe a few, but we don't need a nation of sex symbols. We need mothers, aunts, grandmothers, great aunts. All right, cousins that are rooted in the word of the Lord. which I do commend you women that are, perfecting your walk, you're I guess you women that are, doing right by Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, in sincerity. Okay? I do commend y'all because this society is catered to y'all. So it's just like we say, oh, we could be doing anything on the weekend. Well, that go double for the woman because this society is geared toward her. She can get sex any day of the week, any time of the year. Most women never have to deal with going through a drought. Majority of them, all women, got passports. They ain't got to pay for no trips. They got a line of simps waiting to take them here and take them there. So, and I'm saying that to say, I do commend the women that are hanging in there with this word. All right? A serious-minded woman is a rare and precious thing in America. All right? But right, why would 7 women take hold of one man? Because they taken hold of the Babylonian philosophy, which is whorism. The Babylonian way for women, all women, but it seemed like all women gravitated toward it the most, mainly the black woman. But all America offers you is whorism. And so here we have a nation of whores. And if you think 7 whores is going to come up to me and join unto me, you bitches got another thing coming. I'll wait for the wilderness. It ain't. I'll wait till we get to the wilderness. I'm really not checking for no women here in Babylon, especially in that day. And that's just me. Because I don't know what situation I'm going to be in. The one thing I do know is I'm going to be in survival mode. I ain't going to be in the mode of taking care of no women or trying to explain shit to a woman or I ain't be in no mood for no woman in that day. All right? So the women that are rocking with me, if the Lord say the same, as the women that have been rocking with me. Unless the Most High changed my spirit. I don't, it's like I said a while back. We need all women now while we in the fight. Yeah, it's going to still be some fight left in Jacob's trouble, but we really going to be in the heat of the battle. Right now is when we need it'll be okay, baby. Let me rub your shoulder, boo. Yeah, let me put your feet up here. Let me rub your toes. Rub your feet. That's what we need now. Fix a man a meal. Make him feel special about himself. For the most part, we ain't getting none of that. I'm sure some brothers get, they got it like that. But for the most part, we ain't got it like that. So why would I, in your time of need, come to your rescue? But, we'll see how it goes. That's my heart right now. I ain't checking for you bitches. All right? This is Psalm 57, verse 6. It says, they have prepared a net for my steps. All right, and this is going to the court system, with this child support and all of this. And you heard how she was quick to say, I've actually heard that. All right, because I've been in that situation. All right, I've had custody of my child. Didn't get a dime, and we was perfect. We was perfect. And nobody gave me shit. And we got along. He didn't miss a meal. Clothes was fresh, pressed. He was clean, going to daycare, everything. All right. And I ain't get shit. And it was said by a family member, all right, on her side, you don't need to be paying him. Where they get this from? And that tells me everything that I need to know, which we already know, all of us. Child support is not for the child. Because if it was, as a mother, you would see that he gets it just like the man does, which he doesn't get it, or she doesn't get it, but the mother, in her selfish capacity, takes it, does what the fuck she wants to do with it, and the child gets neglected. Well, Esau knows this. That's why I brought Psalm 57:6 out. That is the pit. Psalm 57 verse 6. They have prepared a net for my steps. My soul is bowed down. They have digged a pit before me, into the midst whereof they are fallen themselves. So ultimately, all of these things that they set up for to entrap us, keep us in their system. See, what they want to do is keep us in a perpetual loop of supporting their system. So when they get you in the court, right, it's about you paying. Like Jordan Maxwell said, it's the bottom line of the judges sit on the bench, rule from the bench, which I believe is Latin. Italian. It might be Latin. It's either Italian or Latin, but it goes back to bank. Bench means bank. So the judge is ruling on behalf of the bank. So his job, he's there to make sure somebody pays. Now, who would that be? Or who would benefit? Well, this is how Esau would look at it. What would benefit us the most, in this child support court? And it is, of course, to grant the child to the mother. And what does that do? It breaks up the family. Or she's going to go sleep with other men, possibly have other children. Okay? And what it really does, it takes resources from that man to put into the system, in which, that's the driving force behind child support and taxing the man, is because that's revenue for the courts, keeping that oppressive system going, taking money out of your pocket and your household to distribute it among these Edomites and give whatever's left to your ex. And by the time she's through with it, the child ain't getting nothing. And so what does that do? That raises up another generation in poverty and despair. Is where they should be raised in a family with mother and father. However they work it out, both parents working, one just the man working, however they work it out, but all resources stay within that household. And guess what? As a man, like he said, right, a man is going to see to the welfare of his child. A woman is going to do the exterior, the surface shit. But anyway, like I said, I'll play a little bit more of this video. I didn't have long because I've been dealing with this internet. I'll play a little bit more.
Still leave the door open for her to participate in a child's life. That's why they do it.
Women don't do that. How many
No. Listen, forget it.
I ain't doing nothing unless you do this. I'm gonna put you on child support. I'm gonna sit there. Some women ain't even waiting for that because they know they got to do it regardless.
Exactly.
So those are the people that's taking responsibility of the shit that they supposed to be taking care. The responsibility of, like, if my son, I'm a, you know what I mean?
Too many women clapping. Anton's about to say he's wrong.
No, because most of the guys that I know that got full custody of their children, they don't. No.
All two of them niggas. It's probably one or two.
All two of
Most
them
of the guys,
Probably
most
one
of
or
the
two.
guys that I know that have full custody of their children, they do not put the woman on child support. They don't do that.
And he shouldn't.
No, you know why they don't do that? Because they still leave the door open for her to participate in a child's life. That's why they do it.
Women don't do that.
That's true. You ain't lying.
No, listen,
How many men do you know that are single fathers?
forget this, because I know y'all gonna keep blaming men. Men love harder than women. They honest. No. It's the
That's
reason
true.
why if they catch a woman cheating, then it breaks them. They love way harder than women. Most of these guys that y'all walk away from, if it was an option for y'all to come back, they would leave the door open for y'all to come back. It's the honest to God truth. A lot of y'all choose to walk away because you want something different than what you already got. That's the facts. Listen, he deal with y'all when y'all have y'all made up postpartum.
Made up postpartum?
You see, they can joke and crack jokes on you, but when you say something they don't like, it's on and popping.
Made up postpartum? Made up postpartum.
The trigger.
Fucking wow.
Now you know what?
Made up postpartum.
That's wild. I had your kid, and now you feel like you're doing me a favor dealing with me. What the fuck type shit is that?
I extended your lineage, and you did me a favor. I put
We
my
did
life
this
on the line to
together.
have
I
your
didn't
child.
make this decision on my own.
And my
Y'all never
postpartum
take
said that
postpartum to
bullshit.
work.
He said some straight
That was
bullshit.
wild. That was wild, bro. That's wild. That's wild.